So I got the water pump housing back from the paint shop. Looks really good. And a couple of things to go on it. I have the RE-Amemia 0.9 bar cap. I'm also going to be doing an electric water pump. So rather than putting on the stock water pump, I have this block off plate from Turblone. This is anodized aluminum, looks really nice, and so we'll get that put on next. As I mentioned before, I got these water pump housing studs from Elite Rotary, and I got some additional hardware just to make it look a little bit nicer. The Himney Racing water pump kit. It just comes with a bunch of stainless steel hardware. I'm just going to put a really small amount of sealant on this, just for a little bit of extra protection. Now that the water pump housing is on, I can show you where the coolant lines go for the Turblone kit. So we've got the return line on this side. This is included with their kit as a hard tube and then a little bit of rubber hose that goes into the back of the water pump housing here. And then on the underside here, this is the feed line right here. So these aren't permanently secured in here yet, but I just wanted to mock them up to show you kind of how the setup works. Alright, the next thing to go on is the alternator, and I got this bracket. It's an upgraded bracket from Bonsai Racing. And I just wanted to show the difference between it and the stock unit. Overall, the shape and design is just a little bit different. Might as well do a quick unboxing of the Advance alternator. These come from Japan. I ordered this one from, I think through Right Hand Drive. And the main difference between this and the stock alternator is that this is 130 amps as opposed to the 100. It also comes in black, which is really nice, and it has this red pulley, which I don't really like. It doesn't really match with the color scheme that I'm going for, so I'm just going to most likely replace that with a black one. And once again, I got some stainless steel hardware that matches all of the other stuff. The alternator bracket worked really well, and the alternator itself looks really good on here. I don't have a belt yet, so I'm gonna have to hold off on that. Most likely what I'll do is take a piece of string and just kind of measure out what I need, and then try to find a belt that will fit my measurements as close as possible.